Hi everybody, I'm back with my top 10 for chapter 4 in Mounce. This chapter is all about pronunciation, and pronunciation is all about breaking a word into syllables, and then pronouncing each syllable and joining them together as you say the word. You'll probably not be pronouncing too many words in your ministry, so don't worry too much about the content of this chapter. Take your time, read through it, then listen to Bill Mounce as he reads Greek using exercises with New Testament examples that he designed for chapter 4. I put the link on the transcript for this video so you can hear him do that. Anyway, here are my top 10 takeaways about Mounce chapter 4. 3.1 Diphthongs. Don't expect yourself to memorize how to pronounce these, but do try to go through the list in 3.1 at least once, saying the English word first in the second column, and then using that same English pronunciation for two vowels put together as you pronounce the Greek word in the third column. 3.2 Breathing marks. There are two of them, but only the rough breathing is important when you're pronouncing a Greek word. When you see it, add an H in front of the vowel that has the rough breathing mark over it. And if you want to remember the mark for rough breathing and not confuse it with the mark for a smooth breathing, here's a tip. Remember that a sailboat always comes in when it's rough weather, and the sign for rough breathing, when you look at it from top to bottom, points in toward the rest of the word. 3.3 Syllabification. This is the main point of the chapter, and basically what it says is trust your instincts. You'll be right more than you'll be wrong. And don't worry about being wrong, because almost all of us are sometimes. There are plenty of sites online where you can hear any part of the Greek New Testament read for you if you want to. The 2 bullet points, though, in this 3.3 section will help you if you get stuck. So remember, this is where you want to come back if you want to find them. 3.4 Accents. What a scary word, right? Well, good news. We won't be learning how to put them in the right place because we won't be composing or writing something in Koine Greek. No need to try and vocalize them either, though what Mounce suggests about tone of voice with accents is probably correct. What is used much more, though, and what is worth remembering, is that accents are places where you want to put stress in your pronunciation of a Greek word. So where you see the accent mark on a Greek word, that's where you put the stress. 3.5 Punctuation. This is arguably the second most important part of this chapter for two reasons, one much more important than the other. The first reason is that the punctuation mark in the Greek New Testament for a semicolon is not like the punctuation mark for a semicolon in English. The punctuation mark for a semicolon in the Greek New Testament is a period above the line. And the semicolon, what looks like a semicolon in English, when you find it in the Greek New Testament, that's signaling that the previous words up to the point of that punctuation mark are a question. Using the semicolon as a question mark will fool you for a while until you remember it. And it's important to understand when Jesus is asking a question, isn't it? So try to remember that one thing, that one punctuation mark. That's my top 10 list for you for chapter 4, and it's only a top 5. I hope you're smiling about that. If you want to find other resources for chapter 4, including the vocabulary for this and other chapters, I'm providing a link where you can find it on the transcript for this video. I'll see you again with more information about Mounce next week.